let's work on one more. Factorize to find all the roots. So let's go back to our calculator. So if you divide 1 by 6, it's about 0.16666 unending number. So I guess it's going to be negative 1 over 6. I can kind of guess. Let's go back to iPad. Okay. You just confirm that on the calculator that this cubic polynomial cuts x-axis at negative 0.16666, which is same with the negative 1 over x. When x is, let's just confirm. We need to check first. Okay, when you plug negative 1 over 6, let's see what happens to the entire thing, if it's going to be 0 or not. So I have 1 over negative 36 times 6, because you're going to cancel it anyway. So it's going to be 1 over negative 6, so 36. 13 times 1 over 36 plus 20 times 1 over negative 1 over 6 plus 3. Okay, this is going to be negative 1 over 36 plus 13 over 36 minus 120 over 36, because I'm going to multiply 6 on top and bottom for the third term. And then the fourth term, you change your bottom as 36. You have to multiply 36 on top, so 108. When you combine all together, it's 108 plus 108. It's 0. So you confirm that negative 1 over 6 is 1 over your zeros. So what's going to look like is that you're going to work on this problem. When your px is product of 6x plus 1, because that gives you negative 1 over 6 as 0, times some kind of quotient. Well, you can also guess that to make a 6x cubed, you have to start with x squared. I don't know what's in the middle, but the end you have to end with 3. So you can choose two different ways. First, you can take this whole thing and then use the long division, divided by 6x plus 1. Or you can take another approach. You can distribute everything to find b. Okay? So I will give you about 3 minutes, whatever you want to. You can take some time to figure out all of your zeros, and then we can check our answers together, okay? 2 minutes, guys. Ready? Go. Okay. First answer is very clear. It's negative 1 over 6. Well, what is the third one? Rest 2 answers. What did you have?
Me? Minus 1 plus square root of 2i.
Okay, negative 1 plus the square root of 2i. What's another one?
Negative 1 minus
Right,
square
change.
root. Negative 1 minus square root of 2i.
Right. Negative 1 plus or minus square root of 2i. Julie, do you have the same answer?
Yes.
All of you? Okay. So only thing you have to do is use the quadratic formula. Negative 2 plus minus 4 minus 4, 3. 2, and then that gives you negative 2 plus or minus 2 square root of 2i, right? And then you simplify it as negative 1 plus or minus square root of 2i. So quadratic formula was the key here. All right, okay, so hopefully you're more familiarized with all the methods. I intentionally put this example to show you different cases. Take a look at example 3. So normally when you see this number A and B, there are simpler versions without, using the calculator, because just you plug first step, plug plus or minus 1, and see if they are zeros. Then you don't even need a calculator, because you can just simply, let's try. For B, 1 minus 3 plus 4 minus 2. What do you have? 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Plus 4 minus 2, 0, isn't it? So you already plugged. So B is going to look like that. B is going to be, okay, Px is, because P1 is 0, you can say x minus 1 times some kind of quotient. Okay, so it's really fast to figure out. You don't even need to use a calculator. Let's take a look at it, A. Because I practiced a lot, so I can kind of sometimes see it in my head. I can multiply, plug in negative 1, and then 3 plus 3 plus 1, which makes it 0. So if I plug negative 1 here into A, I have 0. So I can conclude that, okay, A case, the factor is x plus 1 and some kind of quotient. Okay, understood?
Yes.
So if the first step doesn't work, then if doesn't work, plus or minus 1 doesn't work, then use your GDC, your graphic display calculator, to check out your 0. Okay, so C and D, you need to use a GDC because it doesn't work with a plus or minus 1. Okay, I'm just giving you what is like the fastest way to solve it sometimes in your test. Don't spend too much time to figure out your zeros. All right? Okay, so from now on, I am going to give you 5 minutes. So we are running out of time anyways.